coaches and not get results. All right, so put your hands together and with your love emoji for Coach Empire as he comes on this show and tell us about this life-changing, amazing opportunity. All right, so keep clapping till he comes up the show. Keep clapping and keep putting your love emoji as he comes up the show. So, Coach Empire, please, are you there?
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much, Miss Lizzie. Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Wow, you are highly welcome. And of course, I'm really, really excited for tonight because, we're in a high spirit, right? For those of us who joined us yesterday on our mentorship class, of course, I'm super excited. I have some good news for us, and it has been an amazing experience. And I bet you so many results are flowing in, and we are ready for more. So tonight, we are going to be discussing a business model that is revolutionizing the entire world. And today, we're going to be helping you understand how to take advantage of it. And the one thing we are talking about today, and the major thing we are going to be talking about today, is how you can employ the help of AI to make progress in your life, right? So just a quick one for some of us who don't understand exactly what AI is doing in our world today, all right? Of course, my name is Christian Chibike, Christian Ome, and I'm going to be your host tonight. So tonight we are discussing about the importance of AI, how we are using AI to make progress, to make money in our generation today. And if you are not updating yourself to that level, I can tell you, you will be left behind, to be honest. This is not, I'm not saying this with any apology. I'm telling you the honest truth. Why? Because we are living in a world that is fast changing. And for the history we have witnessed has always left people behind, right? Now, let's take a look at what is going on today. In business, for example, everybody listening to me here have one source of income or more. In one way or the other, there are ways you make money. But one principle businesses have respected over the years, or big businesses have respected over the years, or people who build big businesses, is that they respect what we call leverage. Listen to me, because every opportunity we gather here is a moment to learn. They respect businesses or big enterprise, respect what we call leverage. Why? Now, billionaires and trillionaires like Elon Musk understand the importance of leverage. Now, a leverage or leverage system is a place where an individual or a particular person have the opportunity to get results from multiple sources. Meaning that it could be people, it could be machines, it could be anything that takes away the work from an individual personally. Listen, this is the difference between the rich and the poor. Listen to me. And that's why you find some people in the Forbes, you find some people in the world richest, rankings and some. So now we have people who leverage on systems, meaning that they build businesses that have the capacity to generate enough income for themselves or for their company without physically being involved in what is going on. Then we have others as well who have gone to school, have certificates, they have what it takes in terms of academics, but they struggle financially almost at the end of their life. Meaning that when this person is turning 50 or does this thing over time, just understand what I'm trying to say here. Because I believe that most of us have already understood these things, how to the realization, right? Oh my God, if you can, am I coming out clear?
Okay, your network is a bit bad.
Okay, so how is it now? Is it better now?
Yes, it's better. It's a little better. Yes.
Is it better now? Okay, flow. Let's flow. All right, just in any time you can't hear me, just let me know. Okay, in any time you can't hear me clearly, just let me know. Thank you. I believe we're good to go, right?
Yes, we are. It's very okay now.
We are good to go, right? Right, thank you very much. So now, what I'm trying to say is very simple. Businesses or people who have amassed great wealth in life have used one system to do that. And that system is leveraged system. Now you can leverage on machines, you can leverage on technologies, you can leverage on people, you can leverage in different things. But there are other set of people in our society who, in terms of academics, they have it. In terms of credentials, in fact, at the end of their life, fear sets in. Now, what is this fear that sets in? That is fear of unknown. How am I going to live the end of my life? Why? Because there is not enough money that can last them in a moment their strength is no longer carrying them. And these are the people who believe in one-man show. Meaning that you're a business person, you believe that, oh, because of your skill, because you have like maybe different businesses which you alone is controlling, without you, nothing moves. And you think with that, you can become that wealthy. I can tell you that there are limitations to that. And there's a lot of people who have already experienced the downside of it as well. Experts, they are experts in, they are doctors, lawyers, and
Hello, sir. We can't hear you clearly, please.
thing most of us never realize is that some of this can transfer. Oh my God, can you hear me? Hi. Can you hear me now?
Hello? Yes, the network is a bit shaky, but I think we can hear you now.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear
Because
you.
I'm trying as much as possible to have a stable network.
We
All
can
right.
hear you
So
now.
now, where do you stop hearing me? If I may pick up from there. Okay. So let's proceed. Let's proceed. So now, like I was saying, make our money in different ways. Some rely on their skill, meaning that they are good at what they do. You can't compete with them at this particular time of their prime. But one thing is this: time outweighs everybody. But one thing that has happened over time is that when the age starts coming up on some of us, our income starts to be exposed and fear creeping. And that is a place where you see different things happening in the lives of these people who at first had a great careers. And this has happened to so many of our parents in the past. Now, of course, we have other people who believe that, they are equal to the tax, so they can do anything for themselves. They are relevant in terms of their knowledge. But over time, currently, time and seasons are happening to us that some of this particular knowledge that we think we have that is irreplaceable is being replaced today. So tonight is how an average individual, a person, you and I, who might have believed or who might have been working in a one channel of your life, trying to generate income, how you can employ the recent technology and start positioning yourself. Now, over time, there has been a very great problem in this space. Why? Because most people do not have the ability to start up great businesses where they can employ a lot of people to leverage from them. But someone can start up something and generate income from there. But can I tell you something? Today, everybody can leverage. And that is why we are bringing this information to each and every one of us on this session tonight, that you can employ the help of AI and do exploit. Now, what we do here is crypto. And in crypto space, there are different ways you do it. And one of the ways and major ways is trading. Today, trading is automated, meaning that individuals can use AI today to do trading and make more money even with less time, rather than spending much hours in studying these candlesticks and every other thing. What does that tell you? Changes of time. Things are getting better today. So what AI has come to do is not to replace your job. No. It is that if you refuse to adapt with the recent technologies and recent information and improvement, you might as well be left behind. But that is why we are here tonight, so that you can onboard at the right time and start using the help of AI to do most of the things you are doing. Today, we can find AI in hospitals, in medical scientists. We can find AI in content or film making, meaning scripting or writing. We can find AI in companies. Companies today are automating their systems and relieving people of their job. We can find AIs in banks and in different financial sectors, and more jobs are in danger today. But what we are here for is to show you that beyond all this, within all this, you can scale to the top. Now, I'm going to be showing you a simple platform that helps an individual like me who do not have much skill, who do not have much education, simply the desire to improve my life and also make progress. How I'm able to start making progress in this space and creating wealth for myself. You see, progress we have made in this space, in this industry called crypto space, has been enormous. Of course, when we show results, people understand that even those who have been hearing, like there was a day when I was, when I was doing trading in crypto, there was this kind of money I made in a day. And I started asking myself, these top people that we used to hear their names, sometimes there are people who are making some crazy money and you are not hearing about them much. What we do here, we specialize in training and teaching so that others can learn as well. Now, when you come into crypto space, there are multiple ways you do crypto. Some people do trading, which is buying or selling. Some people do what we call arbitrage system. Some people do what we call launch pad, launch pool. Some people do, mining. Some people do airdrop. There are people who are experts in all these things. I can tell you, literally most of them today are being automated. But one of the most craziest part of it is liquidity provision. Now, liquidity provision seems to change the game in crypto. Why? Because it provides with individuals an opportunity to. How? Because you make your money as a liquidity provider by actually contributing to this particular market. You see, liquidity providers earn their money through buying or selling, meaning that when traders are buying or selling, they are making money. Tonight, I'm going to be showing you a simple system that has decided to change the manual way or the tedious way of doing some certain activities in the marketplace. So the question is this: how do you use these AIs to perform tasks? Before then, I need to help you understand challenges people are facing in most of these things. Doing liquidity provision, a lot of people do it the manual way. What is the manual way? You have to go into the market and search for these pairs. Now you go to some decentralized exchanges. Now listen to me very carefully, because I know there are some of us who are in this class who don't even know anything about, liquidity provision or maybe Web3 so much. And the reason we are talking about AI and the help of AI is that AI has replaced the normal way these things are done and giving each and every one of us opportunity to leverage on the recent technologies. So you may not have enough money. You may be as broke as anything today, being under the voice of my call. You may be one of the richest person in your town or in your country or in this country, but you can still use AI to scale up higher than ever. And that is the message, or what is the message all about? And that is what is the message all about. So tonight, all you need to do is to pay close attention. So people do liquidity provision this way. They go to market, have to check. Now you need to understand what is volume, right? You need to understand what is volume if you want to do it the normal way, right? Now, you need to determine the volume of coins, which is activities that is happening on coins. Now, volume means when people are buying or selling, the level of transaction that have been done in a day or contributed in that particular coin or that market is called volumes. Now, you need to understand what we call the TVL. TVL means total value locked, meaning that before you can contribute to any coin or provide liquidity in any coin, there are some certain amount of money that you must see that those who created the coin or liquidity providers in that coin must have locked this money to provide value on that particular coin. This is normal law in crypto space. It has been in existence ever since the inception of crypto. It's just that most people don't know this. And today we are simplifying them. So this meeting is simplicity to the highest order. Now look at this. Now, while people do this the manual way, it takes skill, much information or knowledge to understand how to determine some of these things. And when you have understand them, you will now go copy the address of this wallet and you go and buy it with your USDT or USDC. And now head over to platforms like there is a platform called Metura, where is the liquidity provision house, right? Or Oka or Radium, where people can provide liquidity. So when you go this place, you now provide liquidity, right? You now provide liquidity with. So concern is that, can you hear me?
Yes,
Can you
it's
hear me?
clear now. It's okay now. Yes, sir.
All right. So, okay, let's proceed. So now, one thing is this: once you provide liquidity manually, you need to understand what we call rebalancing. So you will now start to rebalance the positions, and because your target is fees, so meaning that you are no longer concerned about whether the market is literally going down or going up. It means that if market is going down, people are selling and they are paying fees, and you are earning fees. People are buying, and as they are buying, markets may be going up, and you are also earning fees as well. So in either way, you are making money. So, but you need to understand how to rebalance, where to rebalance, and every other thing. Now, these are things or the jargons that are in liquidity provision space, which is on a normal level. But look at what AI did. Now, using the as an automated robot, automated AI system equipped with the recent most lethal force of execution, all you need to do is to understand exactly how to provide this liquidity with DexFi. And what are the simple ways? Now look at this. The liquidity provision I did yesterday, which I'm going to come to that because the training we had yesterday, which is the mentorship, the private mentorship
Hello, sir. The network is a
group
bit.
where how to call on my profit. All right, can you hear me now?
Yes, yes. Go ahead, sir.
So now video about this pet, and I copied some wallet and I went and showed us on how to do that. Right? Now if to load what happened with this particular this particular pair, this particular wallet, right? So now if I click on this position, right, I'm going to be showing you, I'm going to be explaining this in details later. I'm going to be explaining it in details later. So I'll click on completed. Now I'll just show you what actually happened with this particular wallet. So I'm going to be throwing more light on this, but I want you to understand something. This thing was as a result of that particular meeting we did yesterday. I already made a video early in the morning, around 12 to 11. After this video, now I make this. No, see the means of liquidity provision and the help of AI is simple. You come, right? I'm going to also show different ways. We have four types. All right. So it's loading. So when I click on discover, it brings me to this place. You can see push. You can see yes. You can see M push. You can see M push, which is Metura test screener push. And you can see what? You can see score, volume, and fees, TVL, and others, right? Including age of the token. Meaning that with DexFi is built in such a way that it goes to the market and scan this market. Now, if you look at this place, you see that some of these particular fees, some of this particular token, the robot has analyzed them and tell you the situation of this particular token in the marketplace. So you can sort it from here. You just click on scores, right? So you mean that you want to select a pair to provide liquidity on scores or volumes, meaning that you want to determine it by volumes. You also set them or by fees. So you can see some of these coins on fees you can generate, you can provide liquidity on them. Let's say we want to provide liquidity on the number one. I'll just click on what? That's 67 verse so. It will bring me to this place. Now you see the data here. What is all the things you needed to know normally on your own if you are doing it on a manual level. All of them has already been determined here. You just come here, you see the TVL, you see the volumes, you see the fees generated already on this coin. People are providing liquidity, the fees they have generated within how many minutes, right? So, or within how many hours the coin has been created as a pool. Now, all you need to do is this. You want to open position on this, you just click on what? Open position. So when you click on open position, you need to choose your strategy, right? So we come here, you just select the preset or the strategy that you want to use to provide liquidity. Now I can decide to go with what? With flow, depending on the strategy I want to use, right? And I'll click on what? Use flow. So if I click on use flow, look at all these process you are supposed to go. This is how it was simplified. I'll just come here and I'll say, I want to provide liquidity with, let's say I want to use, let me use the example of $10, right? I'll just put $10, right? I'll just put $10 and I'll say my reward target, I want to take profit at 5%. So I'll just put 5% and that's all. Now, that's all. Look at this now. As I have done this, what I'm going to do is I'll click position. We'll review, look at the very what's been very, but let's go. I hope you can still hear me, right? Please, if you can still hear me, just Spin the love emoji. Spin the love emoji. If you can still hear me. All right. I hope I'm right. Am I coming out clear? Am I audible enough?
Yes, you are audible enough, sir.
Please, if you are still hearing me, if you all right, please be okay. Be fast in responding. Thank you. All right. So now I have reviewed the position. What I need to do is just concrete. Look at what is good. These are the things you need to go swapping tokens, liquidity. These things I can assure you on a manual level, it will take you more than 1 hour to 2 hours. Except you are that smart to take you some. But look at this. Just now, position open. Now, and this is a view position. All right, so now you can see that. Now, while it's loading, so you can see it. $10 created in position, right? Now you can see it already. It has already entered the market. So, and it's now performing for me. So look at this. These are the process of doing it with Dexify. Very easy. Now look at this. You can use another system called autonomous bots, right? The autonomy, an idea is what? To give people more leverage, access to leverage to benefit in this market with less time. Look at this. You just click on board. When you click on board, it will bring you to the fortress. And to set up this is a feature to provide pairs at once. Oh my God. See, I don't know if you are if you're understanding exactly what I'm trying to communicate. What I'm trying to help you understand is very simple. If you do these things manually on a normal way, that you are not using AI, before you create 5 positions, in fact, the whole day will go. But using AI, 5 seconds to 15 seconds, you can create a manual way. I'm now showing us the autonomous, which can, in one click, such a thing have never happened in liquidity provision space. Look at what you do. You just come to this place and you click on what? You now decide how much you want to use to provide liquidity. Now, let me draw something for us. Let me draw something for us here. So here you can see. Now, amount per position, you now put it where you
Hello,
see
sir. We can.
open position. Now you can. Let's say you want to put. You hear me now?
Empire, your network is. It's still breaking. We cannot hear you.
Oh my God! What am I supposed to do now? Can you hear me now?
I think it's better now. Yeah, can go ahead.
All right. Thank you very much. If you can hear me, sorry for that network disturbance. All right. So now let's proceed. So you can see this place I just circled right now. All you need to do is to come to this place, determine how many positions you want to open. Now you can decide to open 50 positions at once. Once you have decided this, you just come to this place and you choose your reward target, right? Your reward target. Now you can see your reward target here. You can decide, okay, I want to take profits at 5% or 10% or 20% or any percent at all. You want the bot to close the profits for you once it has LP'd. All you need to do is to do what? Once you are done, you scroll up here. You just come up and come to this place where you see this particular button. You can see this button here, and you can see the autonomous bot. Now, autonomous bot is a machine. What it does is to actually help you provide liquidity even when you are not there. And imagine that you are providing liquidity in up to 50 different pairs at the same time. Come on now. You will make more money than anybody who is doing it manually. That is just the normal logic there. Now, look at this. Once you have already come to this place, you need to click on what? You click on what? Scan. And once you click on it, it says bot active, autonomy bot active, and it starts to scan the market. And what it does is that even if you're at work, whatever you are doing, you're a business person, wherever you are, the bot is scanning the market and creating positions for you. And whenever they enter profit, it closes it and keep scanning the process unless you come here and turn off this particular button. That is only when you pause the bot. But as far as you have this particular button open and you have the money that you allocated to it, it will continue to scan the market and provide liquidity for you. That's the beauty of it. And that's one of the most powerful way to do liquidity provision in this particular present time. And now you can use what we call the copy LP. Now the copy LP is getting better than ever. And the idea of this copy LP is to help us maximize profit with less time. Look at this. All you need to do is to follow a wallet. Now, if I click on this particular place, now let me show you. If I click here, it will show me, all I need to do is just click on this place where it brings me to this particular copy LP position place, right? And you can see manage. I will just click on manage and it will show me different wallet that I'm following. Now, one thing is this. Yesterday, this is the wallet I used to do sample for us in our live session. Just focus on this. Focus on what I'm going to be showing right now because I want to show you something. Now, this is the wallet I used yesterday. This wallet on our private mentorship class when I was teaching us how to maximize this particular bot and how to take massive advantage of copy LP. I went, made a research, showed us how to do it, and I copied this wallet and I came here and I started to test this wallet here to copy the wallet. Now I wrote it example wallet. Some of us who were in that particular training yesterday can confirm this, right? Now look at what happened. Look at this wallet here. What is the wallet? What is the wallet name? It is GH7G P82W, right? Now let's go somewhere here. Let me show you magic that is happening here. Now, I'll come to a position and I'll click on completed, right? Now, of course, I'll click on completed. Now, look at this. This particular one, it was just going the way I didn't like myself. Look at this. When you look at this wallet, look at the track record of this wallet. This wallet surprised because if you follow exactly what we show you, tomorrow is another masterclass. I don't even know. For some of us who are listening to me, if you are not in that masterclass, of course, for your information tomorrow, those using manual, those using autonomous, you are going to be exposed to different ways you can maximize that particular type of bot. Of course, we dealt with copy LP yesterday. And tomorrow again is going to be elaborated more. But I can assure you, look at this. Look at the wallet here. Let me show you. Let me because I have different ones. They will BDRX, right? Now, that one is also another good wallet as well that I'm copying. And we have this particular wallet that I'm following, which is called GH7GP82W, and that is the wallet. Now you can copy. Now, what am I trying to tell you? Now look at this. Look at just you see how this thing has been copying. It is closing on profit. Look at it here. So use my hand to close it because I want to do trading. I always want to watch what is going on in my positions, and that's the beauty of it. Now today collected, and this week alone, over. Look at this. Let me show you something. This over $1,000 to over $1,500 and something dollars, over $1,500 and something dollars done this week, and that is amazing. Now the week is just getting started, right? Now look at this. Now let's move. So when you come to this place, you can see how they bought, of course, copy LP. Now, how do you copy LP? Is simply a means where you can follow other people's wallet. Now, this wallet that I'm following, I went and make a research, and I found out that these guys, they are doing this liquidity provision manually. The technique or the strategy they are using, I think they are using a good one. Maybe they have years of knowledge in it. I don't have that kind of knowledge. I don't actually know what they know. What I did was to mirror what they do. And I come here, copy it, and as the guy is opening position, is copying automatically. I wake up yesterday morning, yesterday night, after that particular training, because I copied that wallet, and I left it. I checked it to reset my bot when I understand that, oh, this particular wallet I've started to pick, and I set it. In the morning, I saw that I've already made money. I'm gonna post that video. I did the video in the morning. And I saw that I've already made money. Why? Even when I'm sleeping, I was still making money with this particular bot. That is the idea. Now, and of course, you can use the fourth one, which we call the Degen. Now, the Degen is a means of copying Degen wallet as well in trading coins. Sometimes this coin will high, specialize in that they are using bots and every other thing. But one thing is this: whenever you are buying any coin, whether you are using bot or
Sorry, Empire. Please check your network again.
Doing it by whether they bought what they do.
This
all
is
right,
breaking
can
again.
you hear me now?
Hear you. Okay. I think it's okay now.
All right. Can you hear me now?
Yes,
it's okay, right?
Yes, go ahead. Yeah.
Okay. So, all right. Thank you very much. So now, like what I was saying, I don't need to know whether if it is bot that they are using to copy, to provide, to do their trading, which is Degen trading, or they are using whatever technology they are using. That is not really my business, right? All I need to do is to copy them and make money. So you can also use Degen. You can also copy Degen as well with X5. Now, for some of us who are listening to me, you may be wondering, how do I do this business? Now, do I have to give you people my money to do this business for me? Or what do I do? My brother or my sister listening to the sound of my voice, you don't give us money to do this particular, to provide liquidity for you. No, this is not a contribution platform. This is a tool. The tool is available to anybody who can access it and use it. Our goal and our job is to provide with you mentorship that have the capacity to help you maximize the space, take advantage of the market, make a lot of money in the market, while your capital stays in your hand. So you're going to put your money in a decentralized wallet. Now, other bots we have seen in the past might, you can use it with maybe Bybit, Binance, BitGet, and every other thing. Now, this time around, we go decentralized. Why? in crypto space, decentralized wallet is more secure and more independent because that is the original Web3 intention, because it has to do with blockchain. So at this point, you can use this decentralized wallet for yourself and start providing liquidity for yourself. All you need to do is to keep your capital in that your wallet. You may have $100, you may have $20, $10, $5. You can provide liquidity. You may have $1,000 or $10,000 or $200,000. You can provide liquidity. This your money is going to be in your account. One mistake people have made in the past is that you come into some platform, they will tell you, hey, bring the money into our platform. We'll be giving you return on investment. Anywhere you hear return on investment, run. What we do here is that we make money from the crypto space, where when you come to crypto space market, you will see liquidity that enter the market, and you will see the potential of the market for the day. And you can take as much money as possible according to your knowledge. So what we do here is, while we provide the tool for you to use and make money in this particular space, we also provide knowledge alongside of it. And that's why you see that we have different mentorship groups. So these mentorship groups allows you to come in as a novice and get knowledge and start making improvement even when you are still learning. That is the beauty of it. Like yesterday, I took a group of us on a training where I was doing everything there practical on how they can use the bot to maximize profit. And of course, you can see the testimony here already. So now, for you to use this bot, all you need to do is to make sure you are in our private mentorship group, where you will be assessing those mentorships on how to maximize the bot, how to use the bot, how to set the bot with different strategies and make money for yourself. Once you gain access to this group, you are good to go. But the question is, how do you gain access to this group? Do you have to pay money? No. In this private mentorship group, you don't pay money, right? The private mentorship group is free. But now there are extensive masterclass that is happening. That one, you can't even access it until you are in our private mentorship group. That is where you can even talk about how to access the private masterclass. But also we have free mentorship group every Monday for every of the XFI user, where we show them the secret one after the other on how to make money using the XFI. But how do you gain access to this group? Right? All you need is just activate your bot. Now, you can't use this bot without activating it. What do I mean by activating? You just come to this place and click on what? Store. Now, when you click on store, you will see, you will come to this place where you see the protocol. Let me mark it for you. Let me mark it so that you can see it. So you click on this place where we see D protocol, right? Now, what is D protocol? D protocol is gas. It's like gas. We call it fuel that an individual used to power his or her bot. Now, every AI you can think of, every trading bot you can think of uses what we call AI, uses what we call gas. That's why even when you want to do trading, you are buying or selling, you are paying gas fees. That's just it. It's just a normal law, right? You want to use different AI tools, the AI generating content tools, the ChatGPT, Grok, so many of them, Gemini, and so many of them. You have to do what? There are versions that you want to use, you have to pay for it. You have to subscribe for it. WPS, to my greatest surprise, is also now monetized, that you can now, for you to use some versions, you have to subscribe it. That is to tell you that some of these AI feature technologies can be so precise, so helping, but you also need to fuel them to be able to use it. Just like your phone. For you to be able to listen to me tonight, you have data in your phone. It is that subscription we are talking about. So the XFI uses what we call D protocol. It's normal. Now, apart from D protocol, you don't put money in the XFI. No, your capital stays with you. Your capital stays with you. You are independent, and that is the goal. So now, once you have gotten your DVIP or your D protocol, you are good to go, right? So now you can get a DVIP one, but DVIP one is for, let me say, people who don't have money. I'm telling you, you are like, let's say you are broke, you don't have money, you don't have shishi, but you just want to help yourself, you want to grow, you want to scale gradually, you want to find your feet. Some of us were like that, but immediately we understand, the advantage of other packages or higher packages or higher D protocol or the access we have with the bot. We started to improve it, to upgrade it, right? Now, some started with, good position bot, and you can see the results. They are doing excellently well. Why? Because they have access to crazy features. Now, when you get the DVIP protocol one, you have access to what we call, you have access to manual LP, which is that discover where I went to, meaning that you can only put open position one at a time. No, you can't do mass position at once. You have DVIP2, D protocol 2, which is tier 2. You only have access to what? To copy LP, what is it called? To manual bot as well, right? Now, copy LPs can be only maybe one recommended wallet and every other thing, and that is limited actually. Now, when you get the D protocol 3, you have access to autonomous, you have access to, what is it called? You have access to copy LP, and where you can perform magic. You can explore more than 1,000 wallets and you make money consistently. That is the good news about it. When you have DVIP, D protocol 4, you are soaring already. Then you have D protocol 5, D protocol 6, you have unlimited access in the market. Now, these are the advantage whereby you have more access to the market space that allows you to create more positions and make more money at the same time. And that is the good news there. So now you can also use what we call the DVIP. Now, when you get any of these particular packages, you are qualified to be added to our private mentorship group. Now, on this private mentorship group, that is where you can now have the opportunity to enter the masterclass group. Now, this masterclass is valued for $20,000. But you are getting it at nothing. But of course, without being in the mentorship group, you can't even have access to masterclass group. That's just the only thing there. All right. So, but now you can also get what we call DVIP. Now, in DVIP, you are like you're a DEX5 partner. You have an opportunity to earn more money with this. On Thursday, being next tomorrow, we are going to be having DVIP partnership private meeting, private mentorship, how you can maximize it and make significant income from this. And of course, you can get DVIP 1, you can get DVIP 2, you can get DVIP 3, or DVIP 4, or DVIP 5, or DVIP 6. But DVIP 5 and DVIP 6 have special privilege. Why? Because with DVIP 5 and DVIP 6, you can participate in a global pool. Global pool is a point where every 30 days you are receiving something like salary from DEXify, meaning that you are sharing from DEXify revenue, right? DEXify map out 7%. Everything, 7% of every revenue generated, you share from it as a global pool holder. And that is, we call it a shareholders. Now imagine in the future when, as a DVIP or DVIP 6 holder, you are sharing from 500,000 global pool or $1 million global pool. Why? DEXify is the strongest AI automated system in liquidity provision you can ever access anywhere. And is global already. All right. So now you position yourself with this and take advantage. And when you do that, you have the capacity to earn as much as possible. You can also increase your DeFi speed as well. Now, DeFi speed allows you to perform magic in the market, right? Why? Because it helps the algorithm of your bot to be so active. Okay. And that is the beauty part of it. So once you get any of these particular packages, activate any of these particular packages, you gain access to our inner group, to our private group mentorship, right? And there, all you need to do is to make sure you are in our master class tomorrow. Tomorrow is Wednesday, and tomorrow is going to be one of its kind. I told us our CEO was just coming back from the CEO award given to him. We were in Lagos last week, and come on, it was an amazing thing. Why? Because things are happening already. Results are being recognized. Effort are being recognized. The world stage is recognizing that there's something going on here, and you can't play on the fence. You can't be playing on the fence. Now, with that fire, he's going to be mentoring us tomorrow in the masterclass. If you're not in the masterclass is not for everybody. It's for just selected few, but anybody can participate. But you can participate by you selecting yourself to be there. So make inquiries, reach out to admins on how to participate on a masterclass and take advantage. All right? And you are going to be getting massive value. Now, last one is what? The time and seasons we're into. Pay attention, always be at alert. In crypto space, how people make money is by season. Right now, we are experiencing what we call semi-accumulated stage. There's what we call death token. Death token, right? Death token. Now, listen to me. Millionaires are going to be born in recent time to come. I say millionaires are going to be born. When you understand the game in crypto, you don't make profit when market is pumping. You make profit when market is crashing. I don't know if you heard me. I say you don't make profit when market is pumping. No, that is not when people making profit. You make profit when market is crashing. This was one of my secrets. This was the secret some of us used to scale up in this particular space. Why? We understand the game. We're going to be announcing some dangerous time where one need to position him or herself. Sentiment can't do anything on that. The market is brutal already. So you're going to be taking advantage. For some of us, as far as you know, you have access to this token. If you are holding it, hold it tight. There is no apologies on whether you should hold it or not hold it. We know where we are going. You hold this token tight and buy more to store. That's how people position themselves to break even. When you see that we are talking about somebody making $1 million with $20 coin and every other thing, he did not buy it when everybody else was buying. He bought when people don't understand what is going on. And this thing has been happening all the time when we talk about shaking weak hands out of the market. Why? An average person who don't understand anything about crypto, when people start to sell, they always sell and they fall short. This token is the future. This token is a future. I don't need to beg people to hold it. No. I am telling you that if you are not buying more, if you have not bought this token, request for the wallet to buy this token. Store it. You don't make profit when the market is pumping. You make profit when the market is down because you're always buying at the cheapest price. And I'm telling you, it's going to be happening before our very eyes. Get your D protocol. Start to LP today. Start making profit. Why? There is more money. There is much money in crypto space to be made. There's much money. All right. So at this point, I'm going to be entertaining some few questions. I don't know if our CEO is around. Would want to talk to us or round up the meeting for us. But if not, we're going to be just entertaining some few questions. And if you want to ask questions, let it be, okay, the question about how to get your bot started, how to get your D protocol or DVIP, or the difference between D protocol and DVIP, and some of these questions. And we attend to you on that. We have our private groups already where you can air your views or request for admins to assist you in one or two challenges, and you are getting maximum support already. All right, so let's ask questions if we have questions, and we'll wrap it from there. All right. Okay, so I'll be waiting for your question. I'll be waiting for your question. If you got value on this particular amazing session tonight, just spin the love emoji. Just spin the love emoji. If you got value, spin the love emoji. Spin the love emoji. Spin the love emoji. If you appreciate this training tonight, despite what the network was doing to mess us up, come on, we still prevail. Just spin the love emoji. I can see your love emoji coming. I can see it. I can see it. I can see it. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. So let's consider some few questions within the next 5 minutes and we'll wrap it up from here. Okay, some were telling me that my network was bad. Oh, we can't join the world you are saying, sir. Oh my God. So sorry for that. Today was knowledge value, right? That was offered. Somebody said, I have not seen anybody using the copy digit. All right. So now the reason is this. You need to understand how to use it. And of course, we are going to be making some extensive video. Well, you see what I did yesterday on the copy LP, right? I'm going to be coming to that. When we come to that level, right? You are going to see what is going on there. Don't worry, just calm down, okay? Just calm down. We are just showing you different ways you can make money in crypto using the Xify, all right? And we're working on that already. All right, so what I'm seeing here mostly, somebody said, don't forget to share with us the wallet. Now, I shared the wallet yesterday in that our private discussion group. I don't know how many of us that saw it, but some persons already chatted me that they made profit and they are very excited about it, like shared their testimony with me. I'm going to be sharing my testimony later. And then this one, that was when I found out that this wallet has started making money for me. I was very excited. I have to do a screen recording, right? I'm going to be sending it to us. And it was the same wallet that I sent in that particular group. So if you are in that particular group, you can as well copy it as well, or start to follow the wallet and you also make money. Somebody said, if we get the deep pro 4, does that mean we can open up to 25 positions? You can open even up to 50, right? The answer is yes, with capital letter. And two, is that in copy LP, right? Yesterday, when I was showing them the strategy on how to get some wallets, some good wallets to provide liquidity on, wallets are over 10,000. There are many of them. Imagine. So, meaning that you don't need to stress yourself. All you need is just have access to some of these tools, right? You can copy as many wallets as possible. Now, all you need is find a good one. I was analyzing the wallet, and that was how I discovered that particular wallet that started giving me profit. That is just it. And I have a couple of other wallets as well that I'm still watching, I'm still testing, and every other thing, and I'm making money. We are here to make money, all right? Okay, so right now, I think that's our message. Okay, so okay. I think I have a few messages as well. Okay. Okay, somebody said I'm new here. I joined late. All right, so if you joined late, all you need to do is you go back to that group where you belong to, tech group, right? Group on our and also previous classes, and you can always go through them to understand exactly how the business works. You don't there is no confusion at all anywhere, right? So that you can be able to use what you are being taught and start making progress ASAP. All right, very, very important. Very, very important. Somebody say how to buy Dipro with Sofle. Now, it is very simple. If you have your USDT in Sofle and you want to buy USDT, all you need is just reach out to an admin, right? They will guide you on how to do that. Now, we will not chat you first. You always chat us, right? So when you chat us, we will respond to you. Chat our admin. If you want to chat admins in your group. For some of us who any group at all you access this link from, You go back there, chat the admins there, and they will show you on how to get started, all right? They'll also help you. Somebody said, I enjoyed the network. I enjoyed your training, but your network was bad. I'm very sorry about that. In fact, it pained me the most. I am telling you the honest truth. I did everything I needed to do on my own side. My Starlink was on. I just don't understand what is going on here. Are you following? But I know sometimes when values are to be communicated, attack can come from different angles, right? I have my personal data loaded and Starlink is on. And just at that particular time to do this particular, now you see that we're answering question and you are hearing me loud and clear. But it is well, right? So I believe you still got value even though the network was just trying to mess us up, all right? So thank you so much. Somebody said, can I still start if I have only $20 after buying D Pro 1? Why? You can start. You can. And as you are doing your provision, liquidity provision, along the line, you know, money can just come your hand and you can increase your capital. Is very simple. But you can start providing liquidity even with $20. You can. All right. So get started today. Start enjoying what we're enjoying. Very, very important. All right. So at this point, we're going to be bringing this meeting to the end here. I appreciate that every one of us qualify for it. Don't miss it if you are qualified for it. All right. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be a blast. Thank you very much.